So the last 2 weeks have been incredibly bullish for the crypto market. It's pretty much the most excitement that we've seen in these markets since 2021 when we were in the previous bull market. Because last year, while we had some rallies, all that ended up happening was every rally got sold off. Now we're starting to see some real signs of strength and it is starting to look interesting. So in this video today, I'm going to share with you altcoin charts and my thoughts on various different altcoins because there is a lot of opportunity in this market right now, and that is when it's best to take advantage of this market, when everything is pumping, when the bullish trend is here. Because if you sit on the sidelines and you wait until you finally get enough FOMO to buy in, it's probably closer to the end than it is to the beginning. So let's dive straight into the charts. As you can see here on the crypto prices by market cap, just checking on CoinGecko. If you switch this to the last 7 days and sort by what's happening, you can see there's a lot of green across the board, with the biggest gainer being Aptos APT that actually went from all-time lows to all-time highs pretty quickly. So there is a lot of opportunity, and now you want to be paying attention when this environment is back like this, when everyone starts to get more bullish, when money is being thrown back at these markets. There is really a lot of opportunity. We missed out on all of that throughout 2022. Obviously, throughout the bear market, it was a tough and trying time for anyone still paying attention to crypto. But now that this excitement is back, let's dive into it. So look, the easiest way to do this is just jump into your TradingView account, load up the altcoins, and just start looking at them one by one. Which charts look good, which coins look good, and start diving into it, because there's just a lot of possibilities. I'm just showing you this one to start with, which is ICX. Big move today, 31%. You can see big pump, and we're starting to see that on coins. And obviously the longer that this goes on, if this is really a longer bullish trend, which I think it very well could be, you know, as this continues for possibly weeks or months, then obviously coins start to move higher and higher. This coin pops, this coin pops, this coin pops. And if you are not involved in the lows and you're not positioned before these pumps happen, then you get into this position where you're like, well, I'm getting all this FOMO because all these coins are mooning, you know, and which coin do I buy? And then it's very difficult to buy a coin that's already gone up, because you think, well, you know, just 2 months ago, it was like, take this coin for example with ICX, just here, a month ago, it was at 14 cents, now it's almost doubled. Okay, that's still very low compared to where it was at the all-time high. But imagine it doubles again, and it doubles again, and then you're in a position, well, it's already gone up like 3x or 4x or 5x. Do I still buy it? And then the longer that you wait, the harder of a choice you have to make. And I've seen this because I've been in the space for the last 5 years. I've seen the last 2 bull markets, last 2 bear markets, and most people only get involved with crypto towards the very end of these trends, when altcoins have gone up 5x, 10x, 15x, 20x, and then you're at a very difficult position, because then, you know, can the coin still go up more? Sure, it can, but it's a lot more difficult to make those decisions and actually become profitable once the market has moved up so much already. That is why I'm saying so much, and throughout last year I've been saying also, the bear market lows are the best time to get involved with crypto, to position yourself, to learn about it, because once the bull market is back and once the prices are a lot higher, then the opportunity and the chance to make those ROIs, it's just much less. So the cool thing is, while we have seen some movement the last 2 weeks, we are still very much down on the majority of altcoin prices compared to their all-time highs from the last bull market. I mean, you can run through these charts. Let's just do that through a couple of these ones. We have Raven coin over here, older coin, but it can make some massive pumps, and you can see it's still very much towards the lows of its complete range, and it's been 10x higher in the last bull market. That's really how simple it is. You can see it's still very much at the bottom of this range, and you can see it topped out around almost 30 cents in that last bull market. So there is a lot of opportunity. I'm not saying Raven coin, I'm not saying these specific coins, I'm just walking you through these charts. Look what they look like compared to where they were in their past bull markets. Even XRP, right, 42 cents. You can see the last bull market, it went to almost $2. So the upside potential, even if it goes back to that previous all-time high, that's about a 5x from here. Will it? I don't know. But I'm just showing you these charts, and I think there's better charts than XRP, by the way. But just look at what is happening. Look at some of these older coins also. WAX, for example, WAXP. Look how low it still is. And yes, it's moved off the lows. Okay, that's almost done a 2x off the complete lows. But it's very difficult to get those complete lows. Okay, you can dollar cost average. But even now, look where it is historically compared to where it was. WAX is one of those older projects that has been around for years. They are in the NFT space. They're still building. Potentially an interesting project, especially if NFTs make a comeback, NFT gaming in the next bull market. Look where it is historically. And even though it has done a 2x here, look how low it is. It's still at just under 8 cents. And it went to $1, right? So there's more than 10x, maybe 11, 12x potential if it ever goes back to those all-time highs. And again, this is what I've been saying last year also. You want to pay attention to these coins, especially altcoins, during these bear market lows, because that is simply the easiest way to make money with crypto. You buy low and you sell high. Most people are not going to buy now, okay? Even watching this video, probably the majority of people are not going to get interested in crypto in the same capacity that they would once crypto really starts moving higher. Most people start to buy here towards these tops or towards this top, towards the very last 1 to 2 months of the bull market. I see it over and over again. I think this time is going to be no different, but hopefully if you are watching this video and you've been following me, then you've been prepared for this. You know what's happening. The time to buy is when the prices are really low and suppressed and undervalued, when nobody is interested. And then the time to sell is when everyone gets interested and starts buying altcoins at crazy high valuation. Like, just look at some of these coins. So this is 1inch. It's a decentralized exchange swap platform. Binance, I think, was one of the early investors, if I recall correctly. And you can see what's been happening here. It's still very, very low. It's at 54 cents. It moved up from 38, so it's not even a 2x from the lows. But you can see the highs in the previous bull market in 2021 were $7.50, right? So again, that's more than a 10x. That's almost a 15x from current levels if it ever goes back to those all-time highs. No guarantees that it will get back up there, but bringing to your attention how these charts are looking right now. In future, we can look back on this in 1 or 2 years from now and see, I'm pretty sure that this is going to be a really good hindsight opportunity. If we're looking back 1 or 2 or 3 years from now, look at these prices for a lot of these altcoins. And again, personally, my strategies, I really like to look at projects that are actually real projects, that have a working product, that keep building, that manage their treasury properly, because I just believe that it makes more sense to buy those kind of coins, because the chance of those coins surviving in the long term is a lot higher than all the shit coins and scams and pumps and dumps. Even though there is money to be made gambling on those, I prefer to stick to the good projects. But look at the charts. The charts lead the way. And look at this opportunity. We're not buying anywhere here. We're buying at the very, very lows at this point in time. Could it go lower? Sure. Maybe we get another leg down. Maybe it still takes a bit more time. But in terms of buying, you're buying in a much better space now than any time during the bull market euphoria. Look at this. We have ALGO, okay, another coin that's been around for quite a few years. 25 cents now. Sure, it was lower. It was almost at 16 cents over there. But look at the bull market highs. It was almost $3. So again, if this ever goes back to those all-time highs from the last bull market, we are looking at a 10x or more in these coins, and many, many coins. And these are still relatively older coins. They're not as new. They still have bag holders, but ALGO, for example, they have a big foundation. They have a lot of funding, and I think they're also one of the ISO coins, so on the list for the kind of approved digital coins. That's something I'll make another video about at another point in time. But you can see these coins, look how low it is compared to where it was. And if we get another bull market, even if this only goes up 50%, we're looking at a 5 to 10x on a lot of altcoins that have been around. And one lesson, of course, from the previous bull and bear markets is that a lot of these older coins tend to not go to new all-time highs because they're not the flavor of the bull market. They have bag holders, and maybe money just goes to newer type coins. So also be careful which coins you buy into. It can be a good strategy once the bull market comes back to especially pay attention to new coins and new projects that are launching, because they go into price discovery. There's no previous resistance, there's no previous bag holders, and those coins can pump a lot higher. For example, in the last bull market, we saw Solana launch. Solana wasn't around, it launched in the last bull market, went into price discovery, and it went from literally like $1 to $250. And I do think in the new bull market, there will be those opportunities again, but you have to stay on the lookout. You have to keep paying attention which coins are launching, which projects are launching, and then you have to be willing to take some risk if you want that potential upside on those new coins. There are just so many coins. You can just go through this over and over on TradingView. And again, I'm just still showing you some of these older coins. We haven't even really had a look at newer coins. Look at Binance Coin, it's at $320. The all-time high there was over 660 in November. So there's still potential for 2x if it goes back up there. But I do think with BNB, coins like this, they don't have the highest upside ROI. So if you're taking the risk of buying altcoins, in my opinion, you want to try and buy coins that have higher upside potential, because you're taking the same risk. Most coins tend to move similarly in a bear market anyway. So when the market drops, if you're taking that same risk of altcoins, why would you only want to limit yourself to a 2, 3, 4, 5x when you can potentially have a 10x, 15, 20x or more? So in my opinion, Binance, I think this coin is probably going to do well, but I think the upside is less than when we're looking at potentially other coins. Look at, for example, DigiByte here. You look on the daily chart, we're trading at just over 1 cent. It actually went to 18 cents during the previous bull market. So if it ever gets back up there, that's an 18x. That means every $1,000 you put into this now, if it ever goes back to that all-time high, it turns into $18,000. $10,000 would turn into $180,000. This is the potential upsides we're talking about. We've seen it twice already. Okay, we've seen it in the 2017 bull market. We saw it in the 2020 and 2021 bull market. And if we get another bull market, which I believe there's a fairly decent chance that we will, there's going to be some serious upside potential. But the only way to realize that is to really pay attention when no one else wants it, when no one else is interested, when these prices are incredibly suppressed, when they're down 90% or more after a bear market. Everyone thinks crypto is dead, altcoins are dead. That is the best time to get involved. And that is the time for maximum opportunity, because most people, again, they're not going to buy here. They're going to start getting interested maybe when it starts to move up here. And imagine you start only buying when it's like 8 cents, or you start buying when it's 10 cents or 15 cents. Look at your upside. What is it? You barely even get a 2x, if even. And at that point, you're probably going to end up holding it and riding it all the way back down. That is what happens to most people. So hopefully, again, since you're watching this and you've been following me, subscribe to the channel, by the way, if you haven't done so, then you understand what I'm sharing with you here. It's simple. Buy low, sell high. Buy when no one is interested, sell during the bull market euphoria. That is the easiest way to make money in crypto. It doesn't have to be difficult. You don't need to sit there trading every single day if you don't want to do that. You don't need to be in front of the screen researching new coins, all that kind of stuff. A bull market will probably bring 10 to 20x on most of these altcoins. If we get a full-blown bull market like we saw in 2017 or 2020, we get one more of those, like I'm showing you these charts, 5, 10, 15, 20x simply by buying low and selling high. Even looking at CRO, for example, the Crypto.com coin, there's been a lot of controversy around exchanges and exchange coins, so who knows what's going to happen here. But let's say Crypto.com does end up surviving. Let's say we get another bull market, and let's say everything is okay because they do seem to be compliant and have a lot of licenses and regulated and all that kind of stuff. So let's say they end up being okay. Look at where it went to. It went to $1. It's trading at 8 cents. So again, that's more than a 10x if it ever goes back up there. And if they end up remaining one of the popular top exchanges and we get a whole new influx of millions or tens of millions of people in the next bull market, maybe CRO does another 5x, 10x, 15x from current levels. Again, it is a possibility. So look at all these different altcoin charts. Even Doge, which is currently trading at about 9 cents, right? Dogecoin, it's been around forever. A lot of people still really love Doge. The meme isn't going to die. Okay, everyone loves Doge. One Doge is one Doge. And there still is that hope that one day it is going to be going to $1 for one Doge. Will it happen? Maybe, right? We saw an insane pump in the last bull market and it went to just over 70 cents, 73 cents, right? We're sitting at 9 cents. Maybe it goes to $1 one day and it does a 10x. I don't know if it will, but again, much better time to get involved now versus during the bull market when it was trading at 50, 60, 70 cents, when a lot of people actually ended up buying it after such an insane move up because they thought, okay, it's going to $10. No, right? It's at the top, it went all the way back down. But now we're at a point where, you know, it's already moved up. Okay, it was already 5 cents. I think it was under 5 cents, about 5 cents. So it's almost a 2x, but there's still room for upside on Doge. There's just so many coins. Look, for example, Harmony. So one, look where it came from. It came from 40 cents. It's currently at 2 cents. So that is a 20x if it ever goes back to those all-time highs. But the risk reward of buying now versus buying in the bull market euphoria, it's night and day difference. I mean, if you're starting to buy again, most people will start to buy once it starts to go crazy like this. They'll start to buy at 20 cents, 25 cents, 30 cents. And then again, what is your upside? If you can even realize that on a wake up, but at that point, you're probably thinking euphoria, things are just going to continue to move, it's going to go up only, and then you're probably going to hold, it's going to drop below your entry, and you're probably going to end up selling for a loss. That is what happens to most people. And now that the prices are so low, the sentiment is the opposite. Nobody wants to touch it. Everyone thinks this is dead. This will never revive again. Look what happened in the last time. It's exactly the same. Look how long it just basically went flat in a sideways range from like a penny to 2 pennies over here, and then we got the bull market and things just took off. Similar situation. Can't guarantee it will repeat, but we've seen this twice already, and I think there's a very decent chance that we will see another major influx of money into crypto and another larger bull market. So you're probably wondering, okay, that's great, but which coins do I buy? Because if you go to CoinGecko or CoinMarketCap, you scroll down, there's literally hundreds and hundreds and thousands and thousands and thousands of different coins. And each bull market, you get more and more coins. So which coins do you buy for maximum opportunity? Well, you have to just distill it and simplify it to what I've shown you here. You want to buy low and sell high. That is the most important thing, regardless of which coins that you buy. If you are simply able to position yourself during the bear market lows, you're able to hold that into the bull market euphoria, like I've shown you on these various charts. It's very likely, if we get a repeat of that 2021 bull market, that we're going to see a 5x, 10x, 15x, maybe 20x on most of these altcoins, simply because of how much they've sold off and how much they have the potential to rise if we get that big influx of money back into the crypto markets. So that is the most important thing. And whether you buy older coins or whether you buy newer coins, obviously there's a strategy. Obviously some coins are going to massively outperform others. Maybe some coins only do a 5x while other coins do a 50x. So in my opinion, the best thing that you can do, besides obviously buy low and sell high, the timing does matter, is that you have to recognize when the trend has changed. And in my opinion, the trend has now changed. As I've made the videos over the last week or two with those confirmations, I think the trend is now bullish until proven otherwise for the next weeks or months even. And that means the environment changes. So during this environment, that is when you want to pay attention. That's when you want to start researching. That's when you want to start looking at lower cap coins, because the lower market cap coins, they have the highest potential for ROI. A coin with 10 million or 20 or 30 million market cap can much easier do a 10x or 20 or 30x than a coin that already has multiple billions or tens of billions in market cap. Keep that in mind, right? So you want to recognize the environment, and then you want to start doing research, and then you can take a small percentage of your risk capital and start making some bets on coins that you believe fit your criteria or that you think have an asymmetric bet. If you're risking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5% of your risk capital for crypto to be able to get a 50x, things start to get very interesting. Obviously, you can't go and take massive gambles on complete shit coins and, you know, unproven coins, but small bets here and there, once you do your research, can really pay off during a bull market. And if you feel you need help or you need more guidance with crypto or with altcoins or with research, come and join my VIP membership. Every month I write a newsletter. I'm going to start doing research on altcoins and projects that I think have a lot of potential for the next bull market. We have a Discord chat group. I'm in there every day. We're sharing charts, updates, ideas, thoughts. So if you want all those updates, you want that training, you want the research, come and join VIP. The link is in the description down below. Click that sign up. You have 60 days to try it out. If you're not happy, you can get a full refund. So hopefully you enjoyed this video, guys. If you did, make sure to subscribe to the channel, smash the like button. I will try and make more videos, especially around different altcoins during these bullish periods. So the more you share these videos, the more you smash the like button. I really appreciate it. And I will see you in the next video.